Beyond excited to announce that I got another ride. I'll be riding for Team Moto Whips for the 2026 Supercross season and even some arena cross rounds, maybe even some outdoors, just kind of depends on budget and what ends up happening. I've gotten a million questions, comments about, my old team, did I get fired? Well, how'd this Moto Whips thing come about? Blah, blah. I'll be answering every question in this video today for you guys, because I know everyone's very curious. Now, before I get into the Moto Whips deal, my team that I was on last year actually ended up closing its doors, spent way too much money. People that said they were gonna help out didn't help out, and everything just went south. So I am out of that. I didn't get fired per se, but the team's not around, so I had to find some better options. Now, luckily, I ended up making the connection with Justin from Moto Whips throughout this Supercross season. We became really good friends, and I just kind of talked to him. I really wasn't aware that he was putting a program together for 2026 until we started briefly talking about that a few months ago. And I wasn't sure if it was going to happen until recently. Me and him have been talking a lot. It got some good stuff in the works, so that's when it kind of became more real, and I realized this might be the route that I was going to go. Now, to be honest with you guys, there was some other people that I was talking to. Everything with that fell through. And honestly, I wanted to go the Moto Whips route anyway. I just like Justin. Me and him are very, very like-minded. He gets along with T-Bone. He gets along with all my friends. I think it's going to be a very, very good partnership for this next season coming up. If you guys don't know what Moto Whips is, definitely go over to their Instagram account and check them out. They have tons and tons of custom parts, not to mention some of the most badass bike builds you guys will ever see. I'll have to throw some pictures on the screen right now just so you guys can understand the level that this guy puts into his builds. So when I heard he was going to be building me a Supercross bike and being my mechanic, I got pretty fucking excited. And obviously I rode for him at the arena cross round that I did. He actually paid for my stuff to get into that. And that's kind of when I realized he was super serious and really willing to help me and also go along with my social media presence. He really likes that and wants to be involved, which is something that I appreciate because this is my life really. It's just racing and socials. I need someone who's gonna like both. Content gets stale when it's the same every weekend at a Supercross race. So with Justin, we're gonna be able to change graphic colors sometimes and have really cool bikes. And not to mention, we're not only going to be doing builds on our Supercross race bikes, but me and Justin are also in the talks of building a Moto Whips Dayton Briggs CR252 stroke, my bike. We're going to do a build together on it. We talked about doing stuff with this. We have tons of cool ideas that we're going to incorporate throughout the year. So you guys aren't only going to get SX content. It's going to literally just be a bunch of dirt bike content with pros riding the bikes and my dumb ass talking a lot, which I feel like is what you guys want. So now that we got that stuff out of the way, let's talk about the actual program for 2026 and what it's gonna look like. So me and Justin will be going to the Supercross rounds in his trailer or in a truck or a van that we rent, and we're gonna drive to most of them. And depending on if we do a ton of East Coast rounds or not, will just depend on budgeting. There is stuff available for per round sponsorships. If you guys are interested, make sure to go over to Moto Whips and send them an email or even a DM on Instagram works. Now, something that a lot of you active watchers are going to be very excited about, the first couple rounds, T-Bone will actually be my mechanic. So we're going to have Tyler as my mechanic for a couple rounds this year, which I am very, very excited for. And then I also am going to have Justin as my mechanic at the rounds. Obviously, Tyler can't do a lot. He has a kid now, so he has more responsibilities. But I am beyond grateful for Justin as the owner of Motor Whips, willing to be my mechanic. It seems crazy to me that he would do that, and I am greatly appreciative of that. So no, the people that were asking if we're only doing West rounds on the 450, we're going to be trying to hit East rounds as well. Just depends on budgeting and funding, but it looks like we're going to be able to do a good amount of races throughout the year. Now, we obviously don't have unlimited funding. I still have to pay for a lot of stuff. So if you guys could go over to the merch store, DaytonBriggs.com, and buy some merch. This is literally the only way I pay for my riding throughout the week and the way I'm able to train and eat. My parents don't pay for anything. Just because I live with them doesn't mean I'm a moocher. So if you guys could cop some merch, I'd greatly appreciate it. This stuff is very high quality. And we also are bringing back the Need Money for Moto vest. Everybody wants one of those, so I'm hoping to have those before like Christmas time so you guys can order them. So get excited for those. The question that everybody wants to know, when will I be getting on my Supercross bike that he is building for me right now? Well, it's pretty much done. We are just waiting on suspension at the moment. And the problem is it is absolutely downpouring here in SoCal. So I know there's a Supercross track open Wednesday, but that's when we're getting the suspension for the bike. So he's gonna build it up, but then it's raining again all weekend. So I don't even think I'll be able to ride Supercross again until like the following week after this one. So it might be a little bit, but I know you guys are patient, so you'll wait for me. But that is also not a problem because I have the most badass bike ever built. I got the XR 400, and me and T-Bone are gonna go rip this thing in the mountains and film a vlog for that, and that should be out Thursday. So if you guys are excited for this, definitely leave a comment below, because I know everybody watching this wants to see me rip this thing here on YouTube. So we'll make sure to get that done this week, hopefully. Also, shout out everybody leaving tips for me what to do with this bike just to make it a little safer. I appreciate you guys. So where does that leave me bike-wise? The Stark, I'm gonna have to give back, obviously. It's not mine. I didn't buy it. Shout out to Ryan Reuter for letting me ride it. And then I just bought the XR 400. We're keeping that. I have the CR 250 two-stroke in pieces over there. That's got to go to Moto Whips. This is Tyler's 450, and then I have my Husky 450. Initially, I was thinking about actually keeping this bike, but I think I kind of made up my mind. I'm probably gonna end up selling it. I'm just gonna keep it for a little bit, ride it probably in the hills, maybe the desert a little bit, and then I'll probably end up selling it. I just don't have a need for it right now, so I feel like it's kind of a waste of time having it sitting here when someone could be enjoying the bike a lot more than I am. Also, for anyone watching, I actually have a set of A-Kit forks that I'm selling right now. It's a WP cone valve. These ones have about 10 hours on them total, so they're still super fresh. Send me a DM over on Instagram if you want them. My Instagram is not Dayton Briggs, and we can work out a deal. If you're in California, that'd be the easiest because I really don't want to ship them, but I have the box to ship them in case anyone wants them, so let me know. Now, as far as other sponsors, I am very, very happy to announce that I'm actually back with Havoc Racing goggles. I just went over to their warehouse, got some new stuff, and I am stoked. I've always loved the guys at Havoc. They've treated me like family, and their goggles are really nice. So we're stoked on that. Look out for some stuff with me and Havoc. That will be coming soon. As far as helmets go, I'm still wearing the Aero helmet, but I don't have anything locked in for next year. I'm talking to a few different helmet companies. I don't know which one I'm gonna go with. I'm not gonna be able to get paid by any helmet companies, but I can get a good deal for like helmets for the year. So I'm kind of just trying to decide which route I want to go. Now for gear, I am talking to 7 right now. We're kind of working out the details. So I should be in 7 gear next year, most likely. Also for the season next year, we might have helmet logos available for you guys. I'm going to be custom painting helmets throughout the whole year. And I'm debating on selling like the whole helmet to a company for the Supercross season. If you guys are interested, you can either send me an email, I'll throw my email right here, or DM me on Instagram. Either one works. But if you have a company and you're willing to help out, let me know. This YouTube channel has been growing so fast, and I'm extremely grateful for all of you guys that watch, comment, and like. We're not doing insane numbers like Deegan or nothing, but I feel like we're building a very strong fan base. You guys are buying merch slowly, and I'm getting a tiny bit of money from these videos. So every little bit adds up. Yeah, I know this video is all talking, but we'll have some more riding stuff soon. I really appreciate you guys for watching this one, and I am more than excited for the deal for next year. So shout out to Moto Whips. I think me and him are going to have an awesome partnership for next year. And not only that, the bikes are going to be awesome. So you guys just wait. The practice bike looks sick. The race bike is going to be fucking bonkers. You guys just got to wait to see it. So make sure to subscribe. 50,000 subscribers. We're going to be doing a big giveaway. And I will not back down out of that. Just 50,000 subscribers. I got a giveaway coming for you guys. I'm planning it out. Appreciate all y'all. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for the Thursday upload.